Hi, this is Richard the Legend Board Game Fanatic, and today we're going to be doing Forgotten Waters. I told you last video that we were going to just show you how to play the game. Well, I found out there's a solo variant that we can use to play the game, and so we're going to probably do this for the first one. It's by Cloudhead Games. It's by the same company that makes Dead of Winter. And it's a pirate game, and it's basically we're traveling around the ocean and we're doing a specific objective. So I'm going to have 4 characters I'm going to be using to do actions. There's only one guy that is going to be used as my guy, and we're going to be basically using all the different jobs that we have on the ship, just like we were doing on a regular game. So let's get started with this, and I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. I really like this game. It's got a really good story to it. Comes in a small box. It's a pretty big game. And we'll go through the specific setup first and show you how that's done. So this I can basically remove. So there's my water. Okay. So the first thing we do is we have this app that you get involved with, and we're doing the Beyond the Ocean Edge. That is the first episode that you have to do before you do any of the other ones. So that is Beyond the Ocean Edge, and we got all the tiles that we need to start the game. So what we do is we follow the rule book and take basically step by step through the steps so we don't miss anything. So we basically put our map of our ocean here. We also have our location book right next to it, so we want to make sure that we can flip this over when we have to. We shuffle the treasure cards. We did that already off camera. I've got my story cards here. That's already been done. Navigation tokens are already shuffled and set up. I got all my reroll tokens, my banana tokens, my X marks the spot, there's a treasure, lock tokens for the actions, and also the I tokens here. I think I tokens specifically are, what's the name of them? Okay, the reroll I told you about. 13 is misfortune, so the banana ones are misfortune tokens. 14 is constellation tokens. And 15 is threat tokens. Threat tokens are back. We'll see that in a second. Alright, so basically with the solo game, normally you would place all you guys who are playing on this infantry track, but this one specifically we're using just with one guy. And what's going to happen is if I get more infantry, it'll increase up, and if I go past this, then we'll get to mark one of my constellations on my sheet, my character sheet. If it goes down, it just goes down all the way to the bottom, and then well, I'm sorry, if it goes down here, then it can't go any farther. But if it goes all the highest, then it go back to the bottom. So that's basically how that goes. This is the highest infantry here. Okay. So we placed all the tokens there. We got that. Each player selects the standee. I did, and I'm going to be the green one, and I got my green dice and my green card here. So maximum 4 treasures total. Okay. First thing we have to do is invent a name for my character. So what we're going to do is do it randomly. Make it So what you basically do is roll two two 12-sided dice and multiply them together. So I got 6 and I got 9, so 54. So El Polo. Okay. So then I wrote my name and I got 100. Oh. McGee El Polo. Pollo. Let me get me a pen real quick. Hold on 1 sec. Pencil. So I am McGee El Polo. Pollo. Okay. Done. All right. Back to the setup. All right. So each person is supposed to have a separate sheet. I am the Grifter Pirate. Okay. And then we fill out our story blanks. So, story blanks. The first one is kind of like Mad Libs, a little bit. So, cotton super dessert. Let's see. Clam chowder. That sounds good. Okay, particularly smelly animal. Skunk. Friend or famous person. Let's see, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Pirate name of another player. Captain Hook, I'll say. No, nobody else. Pirate name of yet another character. Mr. Sneed. Okay. All right. Assign each of the following pawns to the players. Player must have at least one role. Players with fewer than 7 players. Some players will need to take multiple roles. Well, I'm pretty much everything. Okay. Ship scribe writes and reference info on the ship's log. Oh shoot! I don't have the ship's log. I do not have one. Sorry, grab one. Hold on a second here. So, before we go on, here's the ship log in the back. Grab one. Yeah. Let the ship described. Ask your players to help name the ship. Alright, we're gonna let's call our ship El Arroyo Rooster and beyond the ocean's edge. Okay. Okay, we got that. The name and the name of the snare on the ship's log. Keeps track of infamy and times of planning. We already got that. That's the put around support and infamy marker. We only have one. First mate keeps track of the crew, which also determines hunger and discontent. Got the first mate and place the crew and discontent marker in the battery and keep us setup. Let's see. our content, discontent is 9, that's good, and 5, and it's 0, okay, perfect. Alright, bolts then keeps track of the whole ship's hull. The ship's hull is 5, so we're going to be at 5 here. Okay. Ship supplies, we're going to have 10 to start. So, there we go. And keeps track of the cannons. We should have 1 loaded. So 1 loaded and 1 unloaded. Level 1. And your level 1 unloaded. Level 2. There we go. Unloaded and unloaded. Okay, perfect. Alright. Okay. Keep track of the threat, current objective, collect the lookout board, and create a supply of threat tokens nearby. Okay, so we have those right here. Okay? We got the lookout board. Well, these can go, really don't need another thing. So, we'll put these right here. Okay, under pirates. So this can go. Alright. Find any substance and snare setup. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, let's see, we'll set up the board. So we need 3 977s. So, oh no, I need 5 total. So, let's see. 1 950. Let's see. That's 963. Do we need? Yeah, we need 963. So 963 is gonna go right here. Okay. We got 977. Over this, yes. 962. 977, 977, 977. So these, all these are gonna get. I think any of these are. I have to shuffle these around. These are all random, so I'm gonna take one and put 3 on top. And 2 on bottom. Okay, so these 2 can be set aside for now. And then we got read. Yeah. Huh. You have some ideas here? Oh yeah. So we got 3 mountains, so this is gonna go here, here, and here. And then we have 957. 957 goes right here. And then we have 962. And that's ship, so that's gonna go right here. Okay. And then we 953 goes 1, 2, 3, so over here. And then our ship is right there. Perfect. And the rest of these can go in the pile. For now. Alright. And these also, because we don't need these right now. Okay. Alright. So chip setup, we got that. Retrieve, okay. Retrieve objective card 1. Okay, let me see something real quick. Objective card 1. So, decipher the map. So, place on the lookout board. So that goes here. So our goal is to reach Precipice Island, and that is right here. So we will have to do that. Place ship on the location 953, did that. All players get +1, so we get a treasure. So I got a crate of grubs. Discard gain supplies +2, or discard before performing a hunting check to add 4 to the result. Cool. Alright. Write seed of doubts on the ship's log. So, seeds of doubt. Okay. Got it. If you're asked to read the entry or a space containing special location token 962 and a none token, read only entries 962. Important, read entry 962 will result in players losing the game. Special location token 962 should be avoided at all costs. 962. Oh, that's the ship. Yes, we have to stay away from the ship. Okay. Alright. Okay. Backstory. That was the important thing. So we start here. I don't think they're supposed to read it yet. So let's continue. It says, have each player read the backstory screen out loud. So let's do that. So, backstory of the Griffin Pirate. My old mom insisted on getting me a top-notch education. So naturally, I skipped school and blew my tuition money on rum and debauchery. It's not that I don't see the value of education, it's just that I'm far too intelligent to pay for one. On the streets I ran lots of old confident jobs such as animal stepdaughter, 6-card squid, and always profitable, hollowed out lake filled with clam chowder scam. Each of these grifts would turn a respectable profit when run on adults or my hometown. My dear mother died, happily believing her only child possessed a half-dozen degrees, a number of certificates of speculation, and a doctorate in skunkology. I decided it was time to move on to the greener pastures. Privacy can be dangerous work, but if there's one thing I learned in my previous life, it was how to talk to or scheme my way out of any dangerous situation. I feel certain I can make a name for myself on the open seas, but just in case, I have my trusted alias of Eddie Murphy to give out if any royals start asking questions. So that's my backstory. Okay, so we have 3 action phases, and we'll talk about those just in a second. Alright, so be right back. Okay, so there's 3 phases. First is the planning phase. The planning phase is where we're going to be placing our guys onto our location book for our actions. So that's basically what that's for. The action phase is when we do all our actions. In the end turn round phase, read the entry listed under the current page, round, and section. Okay. Winning and losing. This is really important. There are 4 ways the game will end. First one is drown. If the ship's hull reaches 0 on this track here, we lose. Mutiny. If the discontent is ever equal to or higher than its crew, every player loses. Read entry listed on the first mate board. Okay. Each player loses. Okay, I read that. Threat. If the last threat event is reached, every player loses. Scenario goal reached. If a scenario entry instructs that the player has completed the scenario, then all players that have completed at least 4 constellation events win the game. If a player has completed all 5 of their constellation events, they have achieved a legendary victory, starting with the player with the highest infamy, and proceeding clockwise. Each player consults the ending charts on their player sheet and reads the indicated ending. When players reach part 2 of the scenario, they will be given the option to save the game and return to it later. When saving the game, players will be instructed to write part 1 complete on the ship's log and will be instructed on how to record the current game state on the back of the ship's log. When returning to the save game, go to the appropriate scenario in the app, click the View Setup button, and follow the instructions there to set the game. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff when it comes to the play, but we'll talk about that when it comes in effect. Alright, so we're ready to play. So, let me make sure I have the volume up so you can hear this. Okay. And continue.
Long ago, people spoke of a land called Sunset. A place full of honorable merfolk, powerful witches, towering monsters, and legendary pirates. A world that stretched so far and wide that not even the Royal Monks could claim dominion over it. But as the years passed and the world twisted, the legend of Sunset faded and most forgot about its wonder. Most except Captain Jesbert J. Vance. He never for a moment questioned that Sunset was real and spent his life searching for it. Now an old man, he has decided to set off on one last adventure to find the fabled waters of Sunset and has convinced you to join him. Your quest begins in search of the fabled Clearing Stone. Captain Vance is convinced it is the key to getting into Sunset. You have struck some luck in acquiring a map that should lead you to the stone, but none of you can understand it in its entirety. Because of this, you sail to Precipice Island, where an old friend of the captain may be able to decipher the map. The quest seems easy enough, but Captain Vance's previous adventures have made him some enemies, most notable of which is the Royal Mont family, who have hired the notorious Captain Razor to hunt you down.
Yeah, so this is 962 is his ship. He's going to be hunting us down, so we want to stay away from him as much as we can. Alright. And we begin on our first round on page 19. So we flip this out and we go to 19. So we're starting at Portland, this right here. And these are our actions. Okay. So basically what happens now, done. I'm going to lower this a little bit. Until we have to listen to the thing again. That's good enough. Okay, so first thing we have to do is we're gonna do pick up things. Basically on the actions, the symbols. The blue ones is limited action. Only one player can go in these actions here. Any green ones can be done by anybody, and as many people. If it's a red, there's a red action with exclamation point. Then somebody has to pick it, and we also have locked actions where you can't. When it's locked, you can't go there. So the main thing you want to remember when you play this game is you only have a certain amount of time, so you don't want to do reading this part of it. But you look at the different symbols here. When it's white, it means a player might gain the represented skill and may have performed a check using that skill. That guide symbol means it might gain the represented skill, resource, or reduce, increase the represented location dial. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. Let's see. So, well, these are not 0 anyway. That's right, 0. What's that? Oh, I see. Yeah, so these all at 0, so these have to go on the top. That's right. So these have to go all 0 for now. And this will, they'll tell us when we want to increase these or decrease them. Alright, so there. Okay, so we're good there. Alright. Okay, so we are doing the planning phase. So basically, let's see, the sheets, my sheets, let me double check and see what it says here. Okay, yeah. If you gain a skill, the stars on your little chart here. If you get that, normally in a game with more people, you would basically get to mark one of your constellations. In this game, solo game, we're going to be increasing our thing here up. So I think it's. One second, let me double check that real quick before I forget. Yeah, we gain 3 infinity. When you fill a star in a constellation for any other reason, failing a skill with a star, bearing treasure or entry effects, etc., instead gain infinity plus 3. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, back here. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so now we have to do our turn. So, we really need some, we don't need to really do We want to bury treasure. Okay, so that's alright. So I had to do the timer. I get 39 seconds. So I'm going to go. Cheers. Liger. I'm going here. I'm going to take this guy. He's going to go here. The captain's message. He's going to go to abandoned houses. And I'm going to do Tipsy Tortoise. Alright, done. Okay. Alright, so we got that, the action phase, and we resolved them. So we saw them from top to bottom. So, for example, me, I am going to the market. So swagger +1, then perform a swagger check. Okay, so I get swagger +1, so I get to mark 1. Alright, and I get to move my guy 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then so I got 1 plus whatever I roll on this dice. So, and I got 11 total. So choose 3 market options below. Get supplies for the crew. We don't need any right now. +2, we got 10. Gather news from locals. We roll +1. Okay. And get something nice. Then 1 supply to gain treasure +1. Ooh, that'll probably do that. So that's one thing to do. So I got a fish catcher 5,000. Do you ever have too much food? Would you like to? +2. Alright, so we have enough food right now. We don't need food. Okay. So got that. Then okay, cool. How do you spend 1 supply to gain infinity +2? Oh. So yeah, that'll do that. We get 2 supplies, and I get infinity +2. So I go back to here, and I get 1 star. So I can pick 1 star from here. I think I'll go here. Boom. Okay. Alright, and I get 1 more chance. Get a cannon, spend 2 supplies to gain 1. Reroll. Gather news from the locals. Reroll. +1. Okay. So that gives me 11, 12, 13. Choose 3 market options below. So I can get supplies for the crew. Alright, so I can do 3, 2, so 1, 2. Okay. And I'm gonna do it again, so I'll get my 10. And then I will do 2 more infinity. So 1, 2. Alright, that's my turn. I'm done. Then we got the abandoned houses. Exploration +1. Okay, then perform an exploration check. So he's gonna get exploration +1. So that's gonna give 7, 8, 9. Perform an exploration check. 9. Treasure card +1. Awesome. Cast supplies. Discard to gain supplies of 3. Wow. Okay. And then that's her turn. So then Tipsy Tortoise intimidate the bar crew +1. Let's see. Crew +1. Alright, so I'm at there. So we got 10. And let's see. Brown +1. Brown +1, okay. Alright. And oh, I forgot. So I got to go 3. So 1, 2, 3, and I should have got another 3. So that's 1 back here, and then I get to mark 1 more. So I'm here. So okay. So I get 1 constellation token because I filled 1 out. Okay. Alright. And that's her turn. So then captain's mission. Fill in the next captain mission box in the ship's log and read the entry. Okay, so we're gonna do the captain's mission box. So it's gonna be 048. All right, so let's listen to what 048 is. Zero, 4, 8. There you go.
Gathered around a fire, you and some of the crew listen to the captain read from one of his books. Our witches have a temper, he says. Despite their ability to shapeshift, each form they might take will still carry the blackened spot upon the back of their neck. Beware the mark, for it means a witch in hiding. A witch in her true form is an allured and hideous sight. Pale violet skin, eyes that glow like starlight, and... The captain's voice trails off as Big Henry begins to snuffle, tears rolling down his cheeks. What is it, Big Henry? Vance sighs. But they got a witch, Captain. The large man bawls, pointing at a mole on his neck. Big Henry, you're not a witch, groans Captain Vance. Now all of you listen to me. I ain't reading this for fun. You'll understand soon enough, but this stuff could save your lives one day. Everyone grows silent and listens as the old man picks up where he left off.
So then you gain 1 skill of your choice. So I'll do hunting. Okay, and done. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's the end of that. So then round in we read entry 208, 808. So we'll be right back and we'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to do 808. It says threat +1. Okay. Start with the player with the highest infamy and preceding clock. Each player with 1 or more constellation event tokens must resolve the constellation events. Then the highest infamy player must choose one of the following. Okay. So take this, put this back, and I'm doing my first one. So it says, I convinced Captain Hook that I didn't take nothing. These pirates are so gullible. It's a wonder the captain decided to recruit these fools into the crew. Treasure +1. If able to steal 1 treasure from yes, I am. So I got a distinguished pipe. Look at the pirate over there. Really fine quality to him. Wouldn't you say? Alright. And And I would get 1 discontent for that, so we'll go here. Alright. Okay. And that's that. And it says, stay and lose crew. The player highest ever player must choose one point or leave. Stay and lose crew or leave. I'll leave. We'll leave. Infantry player moves the ship 1 space. Read the entry listed on the new space. Okay, so we're gonna have to take exploration token, and when we move the ship, that's one thing we have to do. So moving the ship. The game playing starts player to move the ship. The player moves the ship to adjacent space. Each time the ship will move to an empty space, a space without a navigation or a special location token on it. Draw a navigation token and place it face up on the space before moving on to it. When moving the ship, do not go to the entry listed on the new space until directed to. But it says to do it. So 027. Okay. So I'll put that there. And I'm moving there. So we're going to go. It says move and read the entry. So 027. 7. Yaw.
A royal frigate bears down on you, but you're looking down at the bottle of bleached liver whiskey you hold in your hands. A final gift from your pa. He left the world as he entered it, drunk off his ass and naked. But at least he was kind enough to leave 1 bottle for you to drink and remember him by.
Okay, so it's fasten the bottle. Just a little bit. Fasten the bottle of harsh, low-class whiskey, barely suitable for human consumption, into a flaming cocktail. Be hurled at the enemy ship. The ghost of the whiskey, preferring to die drunk and happy to sober and screaming. We're gonna do the enemy ship. So I'm gonna hit that. And then we have to do the. Let's do this. So.
Every eye on the ship stares at you in wonder. Screams of burning sailors assault your ears, and you watch the frigate burn into the water in its entirety. A howling vortex of flame and death. Matey, gasped Captain Vance in both wonderment and fear. What in the unholy hells was in that bottle? A drunk father's love, you answer.
Move token 027 for the game. I get aim +1. Awesome, so I get to go 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Discontent -1. Okay. And turn to page 7, check threat X. No, we're fine. Okay, turn to page 7. Okay, so I'm gonna go 7. Alright. Load this. Okay, load that up. Alright, so this, and we're checking threat, we're fine. We don't have 2 threats, so we're fine. Okay, so we're gonna do the this one that's here. We have enough supplies. We could chart course because we want to get to Precipice Island. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So start. here, chart a course. Move into spearfish. And talk to the crew. We need a sail. And we need, let's talk to the crew. Boom. Alright, done. Okay. So first we're doing hungry for the crew. So choose one of the following. Feed the hungry crew, expanding number of supplies equal to the current hunger. So the hunger is, oh boy. So that's 5. Yes, we do. So 5. Infinity plus 1. Awesome. Okay. And discontent minus 1. We don't worry about that. Okay. So that's done. Now chart course. Exploration plus 1. Alright. Boom. So that gives me 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. And I get another marking. Which one am I gonna do now? I'm gonna go over here. Okay. Alright. And then I roll. So let's see what we get. I only have 2 for exploration. So wow. 5. That's not good. Scout 2 spaces. Infinity minus 2. Well, I can't go any lower. So that's okay. Scout 2 spaces. So scouting. When a player is ready to scout, I want to say that the player does the following order. Draw a navigation token from the face down supply. Place it face down an empty space on the map board that is either adjacent to the ship space or adjacent to a previous placed navigation token. Alright, oh yeah, and I forgot. This is gone. So that's discarded. Alright, so I place 2 more navigation tokens. So I will place 1 there. And I will place 1 here. Okay, perfect. Alright. That's done. Alright, spearfish. Aim plus 1. Alright, so I get aim plus 1. So I got 2. So let's roll. I got 10. Supplies plus 2. 1, 2. When you would gain treasure past your max, discard down to the max. For each treasure discarded this way, supplies plus 1. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I got colorful canvas, guard and gain supplies plus 2 or hold plus 2. I'm gonna take I think I'll do this. Let's see, that's not the end. No. You go to this one. So I get 2 supplies. That's cool. Alright. Perfect. Alright. And that's my turn. So boom. Okay. And then talk to the crew. Choose 2 of the following. Trade with a crew member. Roll 1 plus or discard treasure to draw another treasure. Play hide and seek, hunting plus 1. Challenge another pirate. Choose 1 skill and 1 other player, both you and that player. No. Play hide and seek. Hide and seek. hunting plus 1. Okay, so I get hunting plus 1. So I'll do that. It gives me 3. So 1, 2, 3. And I think I'll get a reroll. Just in case. Alright. That's done. And then sail. Navigation plus 1. Alright. And then roll. We got, oh god, 3. Infinity minus 1. Okay. You spend 3 supplies or whole move the space 1. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move 1 space. Flip this over. And 0, 2, 0. So 0, 2, 0. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. Right. Okay. Alright, so I have to do that first. So 802. 802. Okay. Got plus 1. Oh boy. Starting with player that has been seen calculated, each player with 1 or more constellated events must resolve this constellation event. Don't have one. Alright. Did your ship move this round? Yes. Read the entry listed on the ship's new space. 020. 020. Yeah. Okay.
You are drawn in by smoke on the horizon. As you approach, burning pieces of a sailing vessel float past, and you hear people screaming in the distance. What happened here? Captain Vance asks of a survivor you pull aboard. Captain Razor! Gasps a man as the sound of thunder rumbles in the distance. The Royal Navy did this. Vance shakes his head in disbelief and leans in toward you. What say you, matey? He whispers. Bring them aboard and learn their story, or grab some loot the pirate way.
Bring the survivors aboard and hear the story. Okay.
Coughing up blood, the man tells their story. They came upon us fast, cannons firing. When they boarded us, they tore apart the quarters and stowage. Kept demanding we tell them where the clearing stone was. Have you ever heard of such a thing? The captain stares out at the waves for a moment before calling out. Rough seas ahead! Get these people below! Treat their wounds, then prepare for a rough ride!
Alright, so it said remove navigation token 020 from the game. Crew plus 2. Maximum. Okay. Said dial 8 to 5. Okay. Okay. Turn to page 11 and check threat X. Okay, so this goes there. And go to 5. Okay. Oh, page 11, sorry. I'm going the wrong way. Rough seas, okay. Alright. Check for threat. Let's see. Let's see what the threat thing has to do with anything. When a game fan causes pain of the game, when directed, check threat, and only when directed. If the number of threat tokens on the threat track meet or exceed the current objective card threat limit, check off the next unchecked threat event box on shift log and read the entry. Ooh, uh-oh. So 797. Done. 797. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, 791.
A sickly-looking parrot crashes onto the deck. The crew gathers around it, thinking it is surely dead.
The poor little glider.
Blubbers Sad Sally. Stop your weeping. Captain Vance chuckles as he pushes everyone aside. This here's me old parrot Flapjacks, and believe me, he will outlive us all. What is it, me boy? Flapjack jumps to life, rustling the sad patch of feathers on his back.
Razor on the move.
The parrot squawks.
Razor coming for you. Coming for you all.
The crew gasps, fearing what Captain Razor would do if he found them. Let's get moving then, Captain Vance shouts.
Disconnect +1. And move special location 1 space toward your ship. Oh boy. Okay. On the ship and the special location and sit on the same space. No. We walk red tokens. Okay, we go back, off. Alright. And alright. Alright, so we're in the next round. We're in rough seas right now. You gotta get your crew on the sails during the storm or you risk sailors and supplies being swept aboard. Alright, so let's do this. So we're gonna man sails, of course. There. We're gonna do sail. We're also doing hungry crew. We don't have to worry about right now because we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna see, change course, probably, and do captain's quarters. All right, done. Whew. Okay. So, hungry crew. So, it says choose one of the following. Feed the hungry crew. Spends number of supplies equal to the current hunger. Before I do that, I'm going to do this one, colorful canvas, and get 2 supplies. And also start this one for another 2 supplies. So this is going to come out to 5. Okay. And so that's going to put, we do not have enough. Okay, so I got infinity +1. Awesome. Okay. And disconnect -1. So we're back to 0. Good. Alright. Chart course, exploration +1. I can't do anymore, so I only got 2. So hopefully we can do something here. So 13. It's got 3 spaces. So I will put 1 here. 1 here. And 1 here. Okay. Alright. And that's it. Rebecca, done? Alright, man the sails. Brawn +1. And we got 2. And roll. I got, oh my god. I'm gonna re-roll. So I got 12. Use A by 3, infinity +1. Okay, so you decrease it. Reduce by A by 3, so I get 2. Okay, perfect. Alright, that's done. And then captain's quarters, fill in the next captain's quarters box on the ship's log and read the entry. Okay, so it's gonna be 043.
Begging pardon, Captain, you say, knocking on the door to his quarters. I was hoping I could speak to you about this sailing past the ocean's edge business. Some of the crew be worried.
I'll stop you right there, me matey.
He interrupts. Vance points to a group of books lying on the table.
All these I swiped from the Bond family when I was a boy. They speak of the land of sunset, a world of unimaginable riches and magic. And everyone shares such similarities that I'm convinced they ain't just coincidence.
But how do you know they ain't just stories, Captain? The captain sighs, as if he's explained this all before.
I'll tell you what, me matey. You settle the crew down a bit, and I'll fill you in on some more. Once we have a moment to rest up on land.
You nod and walk away, feeling no better, but you still do your best to calm the crew.
Alright, so we got disconnect. -1. Well, where are you? 0, so we're fine. Gain skill. So I will do swagger. I get 3, so 1, 2 back here, and I get to fill out another constellation. Awesome. Alright, and done. Okay, so he's done. Alright, and then we sail. So navigational +1. So I'm at 2 now. I get to move 2 more. 1, 2, 3. And I got 2 plus what I have, 5. Oh my god, 5. Impany -1. Okay. You may spend 3 supplies, move ship 1 space. Jeez. Let's see. Shoes. Or hole. Jeez, I need to get some treasure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so then I'm gonna move here. And I'll flip this one over. And 008. Great. Not good. It's light, it's bad stormy. Okay, so then we're gonna go to 804. So let me get that. 804. Threat +1. Okay. Reduce hull, crew, and or supplies by total of X. X equals the value of dial A. I don't want to do a hull. Crew or supplies. So supplies is not going to happen. So crew, yeah, probably. So 1, 2. Okay, and time to play with the high sympathy and proceed copy. Each player with 1 or more constellation event tokens must resolve constellation events. Nope. It should move, yes. 008 is where we moved. So
Waves crash against the ship, rocking it violently as the storm grows. You are struggling to lower the sails that are being torn by the wind when you hear a crewmate shout for help. She's gone overboard. The rest of the crew doesn't notice, too involved with making sure the ship doesn't sink.
time to save the crewmate.
You tie a rope around your waist and dive in after her. You're able to hold on to her and climb back up onto the ship. Both of you collapse when you get onto the deck. Captain Vance notices what you did and commend your bravery, despite the fact that by leaving your post, the ship took on damage.
Okay, so move token 008 in the game. Okay. Okay, that's done. Hull -1. Great. Supplies -2. Oh no. 2. Infantry +4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Set dial equal to the number of players. And 1. So 1. Turn to page 11, check threat X. Okay. So then back at them still. Okay, done. Still on 11. Okay. Boom. Alright. So now I'm gonna have to. Oh, a hungry crew. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do the next round. So I'm gonna start the timer. We're gonna have to do, of course, net debris. We're gonna have to man the sails. We're gonna have to sail, and we're gonna have to and talk to crew. Okay, done. All right. So first thing is have crew. The problem is I have no supplies. Okay. So we're gonna raid the supplies. So infantry +1. So 4. So that goes in here, and I get a constellation. Okay. Okay. All right. And then it's gonna have +2, and otherwise lower supplies is 0. Supplies are 0. Disconnect +2. Okay. All right. That's the first thing. Next thing we set the sails. Brawn +1. I'm at 3. Oh my god, are you kidding me? 4? Are you serious? It's dialed by 1. Infinity -1. I'm over there. Okay, so I didn't do much there. Okay. Net debris, hunting +1. So I got 2. So I got 8 total. So crew -1. And supplies +2. Okay. Alright, so that's done. Okay, done. Talk to crew. Trade with crew member or calm nerves. Striker +1. Yes. Okay. Alright. Done. And then I can do another one. Reroll. I'll get a reroll. Let me get it. Okay, done. Okay, and then set sail. Now case +1, so I got 3. So I got 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. And oh wait a minute. That's right, I forgot about that. Oh no, I haven't been doing it. I think I'm supposed to take There's something about. Okay, so I have to take this supply off. Yep. Okay. So I think. Oh, I could have done that. That would have given me 2 more. So I would have gotten a treasure. So I'll just discard that one and get a treasure. And then let's see. I'll discard this one. Get another treasure. Okay. Alright. Alright. Done. Okay. So navigation +1. So I got navigation 3. So I got 5, 8. I think I'm gonna try to re-roll. Didn't help me at all. 8. So I can spend 3 supplies or 3 hold to move 1 space, 1 spot. I do not want to do my hole right now, so no. Okay, so we're gonna round. And it's gonna be 804 again. Threat times 1. Great. Reduce hole. 1 a total. X is divided dial A. So 1. I can do 1 hole. Okay. And I'm the player with the highest enemy because he calculated. I don't have anything yet. So yes. No, he did not. Hole -1. Oh, Jesus. Beginning round on this page, new round on this page, check threat X. Alright, so we do have X. So it's going to be 792. Alright, so done. So 792.
Captain Vance rewards the parrot with all the maple syrup you had on board, which leaves you wondering how Flapjacks is so long-lived. The next day, old Cookie is furious that Flapjacks left nothing behind for his famous saltwater waffles.
So it's gonna go 1 spot. Supplies -1. We got 0 supplies. Move special location as 1 more spot. And on the ship in the special location, no. Move all threat. Done. So these go away. Alright. Shoot. So I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting. I have no supplies at all. And I need something. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, this really sucks. So do it. Player. So we're gonna have to do amount of sales again. We're gonna have to do net debris. We're gonna have to do sale for sure, and I'm gonna talk to the crew. Okay. All right. Done. Alright, so I'll be back to start this new round. Alright, so, hungry crew. We have no supplies. So empathy +4. So we go 1, 2, 3. So we got this. So I get to move from constellation. So there we go. So I get 1 token. Alright, and on the 0, disconnect plus 1. Well, +2. Oh my god. Otherwise, Lord, okay. Charge. So amount of sales. Brown +1. Okay, so I have 4. I got 13. Reduce A by 3, so I'm at 0. Okay, infinity +1. Okay. Alright, now that's done. Debris, hunting. +1. So hunting is I got 4. So I need to move 3. 1, 2, 3, and get the roll. So that's 4, 8, 8, 8. 2 minus 1. Oh no! So I can use this. Jeez, this is gonna suck. So there. It's not gonna matter. Then I got 2 supplies. Okay. All right, and then that's that. Talk to the crew. I'm gonna do swagger +1. So it gives me 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So I get to pick another one. So I'm gonna pick this one. Okay. And then take this one off and get another one. During Muck Wine, you may discard him resolving a hungry crew action to add an additional option. Drink the wine, disconnect -1. Oh well. Okay. Alright. So that's that. And then sale. An application +1, so I have 4. So I get to move 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So I have 4. So 11. Let's see. I have 11. So that gives me infinity +1. Okay. You may spend supplies a whole. Move the ship. Where every 2 supplies whole, move the ship. So I don't have to move this. So I will move here. Okay. And then I have to go 804. It's not gonna help. Alright. Threat +1. Okay. Lose hull by 1. Crew, no, I'm not gonna do that. Or supplies by 1. It's gonna have to be a hull. Oh wait, 0. I got 0 right now. I'm fine. I do have an event. Awesome. So let's check that. And it says, I swindled Royal Duke clam chowder out of this pen, along with a household stamp and seal. Oh, the trouble I can cause with this. I do feel bad though. That sucker fell for me hard. He's going to remember me for the rest of his life, but that probably an account of the skunk fungus rash I gave him. Retrieve card 42, ivory pen from the story deck. So I got 42. So I get 42. Hopefully it's something good, man. I need it. 42. Once per round, on a shift page, you may discard a reroll token to gain crew +1. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. So yes, I moved my ship. To 977. Is Clearstone written on the ship's log? No. This is the first time visiting Ocean's Edge. Yes.
You stare out into the moonlit waters ahead, watching as you creep closer to the ocean's edge. The captain walks up to you, taking an interest in the somber look on your face.
What's going on, me matey?
He asks. Captain, you respond meekly. Do you really think we're all gonna sail past the ocean's edge? I mean, how do you know the stone's gonna work? Every crew that's ever attempted going deep into that place has never returned. It's the end of the world, Captain. The captain stops you by putting a hand on your shoulder.
Settle down, me matey, settle down. It's all gonna be alright.
But how do you know? You respond, unconvinced. The captain looks straight into your eyes, a move that makes you uneasy. The joy and wild exuberance that usually lies within his gaze fades into a calm and steady stare that pierces you.
I don't.
He responds.
I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if I'm leading us all to the depths of Davy Jones' locker. But I know there has to be more to the world than this. There have been so many clues, so many moments in my life that have told me this place is real. This world that we live in now is broken, and you know it. You can feel it in your bones. I want to see it whole again.
The captain pushes a tin cup of rum into your hands.
Now have a drink and enjoy yourself, me matey. We're still alive, aren't we? And that's worth celebrating.
You sip your drink and let out a small chuckle. To the ocean's edge, I guess.
Oh, -1. Not good. Reroll. I'm gonna reroll. And turn to page 15. So we go to 15. Maelstrom. Oh no. 13. 15. Oh, here we go. First waters. They at sea too long will put a log tail in the hole. That is not good. Alright, oh boy. Alright, check threat. Oh, we're fine. Okay, done. Okay, wow. We got no supplies, our hull's messed up, we're discontent marker, and our crew is really close to being there. So we got a lot, we could lose. and a lot of things here. This may be over before it starts. Guess we'll have to do this. So we'll start this, and we have to do sail for sure. We're gonna have to do this graveyard. We're gonna have to do, I need Gaze in the Abyss. We're gonna have to do Captain Quarters. Okay, done. Alright, so first thing to do is hungry. So I have no supplies. That's not good. You can't do that. I think we're over. Done. Either way, we're done. Looks like. So. Oh. Okay, so we do this. Go -1. Okay. And I'm gonna do this, and I will. It's one more crew. Okay. So do anything. So now. Okay, so now we can do, I'm thinking I'm gonna do either supplies, so it's gonna go 1, 2, and I'm gonna get to mark something. So I will mark this one. Okay, and then 0, let's connect to 2. Alright, and that's the end of that. Gaze into Bliss, exploration. So I got 2. Give me a good number. I need one more. So 9, 11. So 11, entry 275. Alright, so we're going to see what happens here. 275. 275. Enter.
You peer down into the water and manage to see your own reflection.
Hey, boss, what's up?
Asks Ronald Jones, your least favorite member of the crew. His reflection appears next to your own.
Listen,
He says,
I've got a bunch of complaints I'd like to share with you. There's 32 all told, and I've ranked them in order of importance, from least important to most important. First, I like it if people on this ship started holding the doors for one another. It's just polite. Number 2.
and you watch as the reflection of you turns and wraps its hands around Ronald's throat. Your reflection squeezes and squeezes, and Ronald's face turns a grotesque purple. You crush his throat so completely, his head teeters, then falls off with a single bloody squirt. You sigh and shake the vision away. Ronald, my boy, how about another time? You suggest and walk away.
And number 6 was I want people to stop walking away from me.
Okay, so we're locking this one. Okay, so that one's done. Alright, but I got a reroll. That's good. Alright, then we got the ship's graveyard. Hunting +1, so I got hunting of 5. So 17, 281. 281. Oh, wow. What happened? Huh. Okay. It says, shouldn't we get a cut of loot? Asked one of Grangley. Right? You are, you agree. But there's not enough for you, even divide amongst us all. I'll hold on to it. Meantime, the fool smiles meekly at this and gets back to work. Infinity plus 3. So 1, 2, 3. And treasure plus 2. Oh wow. So I get 2 treasures. And I unlock that also. Okay, so that's done. When I get the treasures here, hopefully I get some supplies. Group section, this ain't what it does. That's a navigation, that's gonna help me. When performing a skill check, add 1 to your result, cannot be buried. Okay. Alright, done. Alright. Captain quarters. So I got 0.4.
You run past Captain Vance, trying to hold back your tears.
What's wrong, matey?
He asks. I don't want to talk about it. You blubber, salty tears running down your cheeks. The captain sighs.
Your heart got broken again, didn't it?
You give a sorrowful nod.
Lordy be, you're one of them pirates of the new generation. Always talking about your feelings and whatnot.
It's not fair, Captain. You sniffle. You give someone your heart. You don't expect him to just hurl it back in your face. Captain Vance chuckles at this.
I had me heart broken once.
He says,
Beautiful lass, my Esmeralda. Smartest little thing I ever saw. Hair red like fire. And she set a fire in me bed too. I loved her, I did. But the lure of me life's quest took me away from her one time too many. She ended it, of course. I still feel the pain of it right here.
and he taps his chest. You sniffle and wipe your snotty nose on your jacket sleeve. How do you get over it, Captain?
Several pipefuls of crystallized sour cat mushrooms. Hallucinated for 13 days. When I came to, I was wearing a new bear pelt and nothing else, and had the legendary treasure of Captain Ernest Bird whistling me hands. But, in your case, I just stick to letting some time pass, okay?
Yeah, okay, Captain.
Alright, so I gain a skill. The only problem is I can't gain a skill because I have no supplies right now. So that's going to be a problem. I need to get supplies. So then done. Alright, so that's done. Then we got the sail. So sailing, I have a +2 roll. So let me do that. So I get navigational +1, so I have 5 +2, so that's 7, 18. Infinity +2, so 1, 2. And you may spend supplies or hull to move the ship. For every supplies or 1 hull spent, move the ship 1 space. And I have no freaking supplies. Wow. No freaking supplies. How am I gonna do that? Alright. So then I go to 806. Ret X, yes. Okay, starting with the player with the highest unit, proceed clockwise. Don't have one yet. No. Hull -1. You on the page, check for threat. Okay, so. Yes. So, done. So we're going to 9:52. I think we just lost the game for now.
As you sink into the water, the ruin of your ship rushing past you into the darkness below, you can't help but wonder if maybe, just maybe, you should have all worked together a little more. Captain Vance floats past you, his hat lost, and he gives you a dejected shrug and a look that seems to say, well, nuts.
Alright. So we lost. But that's basically how this game is played. You got a app that tells you what's going on. It's pretty hard with solo because you have to keep using supplies to get skills. Yeah, this is Forgotten Waters. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Before I get you go, let me check and see what our next video will be. So hold on one sec. Well, the next board game we're going to be doing is Game of Thrones board game. I will be doing, I will research and see if there's a solo variant, but I doubt there is. On this one, you have to have at least 3 players to play this game. But I will go through the rules, general rules, and tell you all the tokens and everything that's involved in the game, what the phases are, and all that stuff, so you get the gist of it. It really is a good game. We played it. I played it with my nephews a lot, and haven't won yet. It's really difficult. It's really tight, and you really need to be smart at how you move things around. But I will do that next, and hope you enjoy that. But thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button if you liked the video. And any comments, suggestions, please put those down. I will apply them as soon as I can. But till next time, till Game of Thrones, have a great day guys. Bye.